Deep in the forests of New Guinea, a clan settles down around the fire. They pass around the delicacy that is almost a norm among the indigenous people. As a substitute for the protein they lack, their meat of choice is human flesh. Sounds like a ghost story, but in fact this is a very real account of what happens regularly on the island of New Guinea. Different countries can be naturally inclined to develop to the point of conquering others. Some of these factors can be geographic location, the topography, the agriculture, or even the types of indigenous animals. The unique geography of New Guinea has stunted the technological development of its people in many ways. New Guinea is located on the southwestern side of the Pacific Ocean. It is the world's second largest island. The island runs east to west, and along this course, there is a large mountain range horizontally splitting the island in half. Having an east to west course can be helpful in terms of how ideas and trade travel. Sadly, the mountain range hinders all the advantages to be gained. For example, travel along this course is extremely difficult, forcing the people to travel north and south. The rest of the island is covered in dense, almost impenetrable forests. Having such dense forests leaves no space for crops. They also limit travel within the island, isolating groups and keeping people from finding strength in numbers. There are over thousands of villages separated by the harsh geography. This island is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean. The currents around the island are harsh, making it difficult for boats to make it to the coast or to leave. There are often tsunamis, which cause the shore to flood into the island, forcing the natives inland and keeping them isolated from their neighbors. Although these neighbors were close in vicinity, they were no more advanced than New Guinea, meaning there is nothing of worth to trade. All this prevents the New Guinea people from creating a food surplus, or eventually an economy. Without an economy, there is no distribution of trade, no business, and no governments. Within the forests, there are lowlands and rivers that are the perfect home to deadly mosquitoes. New Guinea is home to the most fatal strain of malaria. Malaria is located in every province of this island. About 39 out of 100,000 people die from malaria each year. This is because there is only one doctor per 17,068 people on the island. There are about 1.5 to 1.8 million suspected cases of malaria each year. This disease kills much of the population and makes survival the forefront issue of advancement. There are many other natural dangers that plague New Guinea. New Guinea currently has 16 active volcanoes and 28 dormant volcanoes that are extremely dangerous to the 8 million people who see this country as their home. These volcanoes can cause earthquakes and lead to tsunamis, adding to the long list of natural disasters on the island. New Guinea also has tropical cyclones that can occur between the months of October and May. They have approximately one tropical cyclone per season. New Guinea also has landslides. They are often a result of rainfall or small earthquakes. These landslides, volcanoes, and tsunamis can destroy food gardens, bury people, dam rivers, and destroy infrastructure. This also keeps the people from creating a food surplus. New Guinea has mainly one domesticable plant, which is taro. This plant is low in protein and it extremely lacks nutritional value, which does not benefit the New Guineans. This plant requires minimal effort to cultivate. It thrives in flooded environments, which is why taro is the crop of choice. There are no tools absolutely needed for this crop, and the New Guineans do not use any. Their lack of tools is an example of their stunted development as a society. The animals they have in New Guinea are marsupials, small mammals, fish, reptiles, and birds. There is not a single domesticable animal compared to the 13 domesticable animals in Eurasia. This lack of protein leads to the development of cannibalism in their country within their many tribes and clans. This also caused their agricultural skills to be severely underdeveloped because they cannot depend on the strength of an ox or the power of a horse. This is another situation where they lack tools or technology. Within the many villages, there is some level of specialization of labor, but it is at a much more primitive level than any other country. Within the villages, some build tree houses, others farm taro, some hunt the few animals they have. The environment is so severe, with so many survival jobs, that there is no time to write or have creative jobs such as writers. While spending so much time trying to survive, they never built a sufficient army, which made it easy for Australia to conquer. Without a food surplus, they were prevented from creating specialization of labor, all in all preventing them from creating an army. This all gains them an F, placing them at least likely to succeed when being conquered or when conquering.